CSIS has confirmed that they are currently investigating lethal threats to Canadians from Iran. Iranian Canadians have begged this Liberal government to list the IRGC as a terrorist organization. How can this Liberal government say that it is using all the tools at its disposal, yet fail to take the basic step against a regime that has killed and is threatening to kill more Canadians? When will this Liberal government prioritize the safety of Canadians and list the IRGC as a terrorist organization?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
I would submit to my colleague that we've gone further by using a very sparingly provision under the Immigration Refugee Protection Act that not only designates members of the IRGC, but the entirety of the Iranian regime itself, which will target those who are most responsible for the transgressions of human rights and women's rights on the ground, Mr. Speaker. And as a result, Canada will never be used as a safe haven for the suborning of any kind of transgression of human rights, Mr. Speaker. We're putting $77 million on the front lines of the law enforcement community to make sure that happens. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, we have pretend Chinese diplomats operating pseudo police stations in Canada and intimidating Chinese Canadians. We know of China's interference in our electoral process. There are also Chinese spies infiltrating Canadian businesses. A wealth of evidence also points to the Iranian regime stalking and intimidating Iranian Canadians. Mr. Speaker, our country has many exemplary citizens who left China and Iran to live in a free Canada. Is the government going to continue its do-nothing approach with the undiplomatic actions of China and Iran, or will it act to finally stand up for our citizens?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
We are exhausting every effort and are remaining on guard against foreign interference, and that is why you've heard the RCMP make very strong pronouncements about these so-called police stations, Mr. Speaker. That is why we declared the entirety of the Iranian regime under IRPA to be sure that Canada can never be a safe haven for the suborning or the supporting of any kind of transgressions against human rights, Mr. Speaker. We will always stand up for human rights, both here and around the world. Thank you very much.